Well, hello there. I gotta remember to look over here. So today is Thursday when I'm filming. It is 1:53 in the afternoon. And today was supposed to be a travel vlog. However, last night it rained. We had a big thunderstorm. Rained this morning. So it says it's 86 out. But it's kind of like cloudy. And it's like wet, you know? So I figured what I'm going to do. Well, right now I'm heading to Wendy's to get something to eat. I haven't ate all day except for early this morning, like 7 in the morning. I am craving a crispy chicken sandwich from Wendy's. And then I'm going to take you in my backyard. You guys know I've been having those, you know, what's going on with the tree and all that. And I'll get more into it. But I'm actually physically going to take you, show you things that I bought, you know, make it that type of vlog. You know, get something out of it. There's still puddles I'm looking from the rain and stuff. And then maybe tomorrow, the next day, when it's nicer out, we can like go somewhere. You know what I mean? I have some really good news to share. So I'm in line. So let me go ahead and order. And then I'll park somewhere and we can kind of do like a little mukbang, I guess. And I can tell you my good news and then we'll go into the backyard. So I'll be back. All right, so I parked. I got a salad for later. I can eat salads like all day long. This is their chicken Parmesan chicken Caesar salad or something like that. I do not like croutons in my salad. Gotta remember to look over here. My daughter loves them. I do not like croutons. I don't know. And then I got my sandwich. I got the meal. And I got fries. But I literally only eat a couple fries. And I'll bring this home and my husband or one of my kids or somebody will eat it. Alright. So let's talk real quick. First of all, again, thank you for all the positive comments and stuff. On my last few videos. I really appreciate it. I'll leave them down below. Check them out. You know, if you want to know what I'm talking about. So here's some good news. First, let's talk about the eyebrows. So you guys know, going through like that, I don't know what you would call it, detox, withdrawal. I think today is day 15. Well, you know, I didn't feel like doing my eyebrows. Of course, I would trim the ones that were way down here. But I was looking at like my older videos, like from a few years ago. And my natural shape kind of goes like this, like up, right? And when I started doing YouTube, like I used to watch like Laura Lee and Nikki Tutorials and all them. And they would always like show like their eyebrows would go like straight. So I thought, well, maybe that's how the eyebrows are supposed to be. I don't know. So I started doing that. I don't know, messed up my arch, all that kind of stuff. And as I was looking at my older videos, I'm like, I actually like my natural eyebrow shape, especially since I'm aging. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I'm letting them grow out. Now they still kind of look like this because I'm letting them grow out. You know, it's a hot mess. So that's a good thing. I finally got that 2 to 3 week period to let them grow out. And in a couple more weeks, then I'm going to go and get it professional done. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing. Number 2, when I was like going through like the worst days of the withdrawal and different things like that, I told you like I wasn't suicidal, but I had suicidal thoughts, of course. You know, anybody that's, then you know what I'm talking about. And probably about maybe the 5th day, I guess, I went to the hospital. Because I'm like, you know, my back and everything really was hurting. And of course, I wasn't saying I'm withdrawing, you know. But I just said, you know, my back was hurting. I just woke up like that. I was hoping they'd give me anything, you know, to stop that withdrawal feeling. Here's how God works. Because of COVID and everything, there was a national shortage. So that they couldn't give me volume, like through IV, because they didn't have it. They couldn't give me like a lot of different things. So they gave me tramadol, something. It was through IV, which helped, but only a couple hours. Once I was home, it was like back up. You know what I mean? And they sent me home with some like muscle relaxers that really didn't do anything, you know, which I'm glad. Now that I look back at it, like, I'm glad, because that would have just started the process all over again, right? However, why I'm telling you that, because I was in the hospital, I was getting a little chest pain because, you know, everything going on, the stress and stuff. But because they know, they look on there, you know, they seen April 1st, I just had the stents put in March, the heart attack, all that kind of stuff. So they wanted to make sure everything was okay. So they really did like a full like test and everything. So I have really good news. Well, of course, I told you from prior, I had that little, what they would say, heart failure or whatever. It was like on the bottom of my heart. We know that. I have coronary disease, artery disease, I forget how you say it. We know that, right? It's why there was that blockage and stuff. But when they did more, they were looking more like of the blood, how the blood flows, all that kind of stuff. It was like perfect. My heart was functioning perfect. Yes, you've seen a little damage from the prior, like heart attack. Of course, it's going to be there. But as far as like anything like worse or anything that's happening, it's great. They did the D-dimer test. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. And it'll come up positive, negative if there's any blood clots. They always check anytime you have a stent put on. Hence why I'm on blood thinner. And no blood clots. You know, it came out negative. So, like, my health is really, really good. They checked my kidneys. You know, having diabetes for so long, you know. But, like, they're not getting worse. It's good. My liver, I have issues with my liver, but like nothing bad, like nothing has changed or gotten worse is what I'm saying. So I think it's great. You know, I was so happy, you know, so that's a good thing. I think I feel so good today. Last night I shampooed because we have wall-to-wall carpeting. At the other house, we had like hardwood floors. So I shampooed the rugs just downstairs. I didn't do the steps or the hallway. I scrubbed just the upstairs bathroom, like the tub, the shower, the toilet, you know, like scrub the walls, you know, like on your hands and knees, like cleaned all that. I did the kitchen. I mopped the kitchen floor. Got caught up on all the clothes and stuff, you know, and that tired me out. I went to bed early, so I mean, I'm not like today. You see, it's already 2 o'clock and I'm finally getting up and started. So I'm not like, let's paint the walls. You know what I mean? But I feel so much better. So much better. And a lot of it is because of you guys. The positivity, I cannot tell you. Because just hearing your stories that you went through it or you understand, you know, made me feel like I'm not alone. Does that make sense? Let me get a bite of my spice. I love these. These are their spicy chicken sandwiches. I only get lettuce on it, one little piece of lettuce, and I add cheese, but I don't put mayonnaise or anything on there, you know. So good. My husband wasn't supposed to come back until Friday. He came home last night. Scared the shit out of me. I was uploading my box. Oh, excuse me. Every time I eat bread or something, I always get the hiccups. Let me know if that ever happens to you. So weirdest thing. I noticed my youngest son, Isaiah, happens to, and my aunt. And my mom used to be like that. But that's all I know. It's really weird. What was I saying? Oh, scared the shit out of me. I was up in my room on the computer, like putting in the description and stuff like that. And I'm like, who the heck's coming up my steps now? And then I thought, oh, I must be hearing things. And then all of a sudden I see him and it scared the hell out of me. You know, but so he got done early. So I'm glad he's home. And he's been a very big support system for me. He really has. He is one of the most non-judgmental people I've ever met, you know. And yeah, so I'm glad he's home. All right, I literally have been on the phone for like an hour. So I'm done eating, of course, and it's like 3:30. So I've been on the phone for a minute, and yeah. Anyway, so now I'm gonna go home, And then the next clip, I'll show you like the backyard, like just that area. And because I haven't done anything to it like anything. And show you the stuff that I ordered, like this big fence thing came from Spain, which I did not know. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but what I'm saying is it took so long to get to me. And then it was supposed to be like this real, like 3 pieces, this real big, like tall one and 2 small ones. But I got 3 pieces and they're all like short, and I don't know. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I might have to order something on Amazon. But anyway, you'll see what I'm talking about, because I want to start filming out there, so that way when I don't go anywhere, it's because I do suffer from depression. As long as I'm outside, right? I can do like some unboxings. What the hell was that? Some unboxings and stuff, So, all right, next scene will be in our backyard. So I'll be back. Okay, so this is the spot where I want to film. Okay, there's my little table, probably, I don't know how old that is, like 40 years old, I'm not sure. Little plastic chair, but this is the tree. Okay, I will leave the video down below. Wow. Okay. See, my husband was working a little bit, but this is the big tree that I was talking about. It goes all the way up. And then right here, you can see this. Anyway, and so back here to the end of the land here. So, this is where I want to film. Here's the issues that I'm having. My husband is going to cut, here's another tree here, and he's going to cut all this off, see? He's just waiting for me to give the okay. I'm gonna put the chair here, have my table here. Of course, he has to rake up the leaves, of course. Let me turn you around and sit at the chair for a little bit and talk, and then I'll show you what exactly this was supposed to be. All right, so this is what the scenery will look like. And so this all here will be cut, of course, and then I'll show you this bag, what it's supposed to be. But for those who don't know, so my house is way over here, and then we have a fence, right? Of course, and we let the dogs out and stuff like this. But over here is an alleyway, because I live like city, it's not residential. And you can park your cars in the front, there's nobody has a driveway. Or you can park your cars in the back. So my daughter parks in the front, and then we have some cars, and of course I park in the back here. So for privacy reasons, I'm not showing you, like all that stuff. But all the way in the back, this is where this tree was. Very quick story. We used to have a dog that was tied up here, and she'd always have puppies. Way back here now they have a fence, but it never used to be a fence, and if you go down there's a lake. You guys know every time I do my walk and talks, there's always lakes around, right? And anyway, I'll share that down below because it is a trigger warning, and so I never come all the way back to the back of the yard. And I want to start doing that, because why should I not enjoy my whole yard, right? So when I was online on Instagram, I seen these things, and I'm like, okay, there's like a little wire fence here, right? And I'm like, this will be perfect, because look at this scenery. It's all ugly. Once all this gets cut, like, and all that kind of stuff. Like, what can I do to make it look pretty? Because I was thinking about putting like little lights that go around, so like at nighttime, or if I have a ring light out here or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I can make the tree look pretty. I keep dropping that water because I'm nervous. I hate being back here. And so now I'll show you what I thought I was gonna buy. Let me show you what it looks like. Okay, so there's 3 of them. It comes like this, and that's how big it is as far as length. They were supposed to be a very big one. I'm trying to do this one here. You know what, let me set the tripod up, that way you can see it better. Okay, so it stretches out like this, right? Now, the Instagram ad looked more, like when you stretched it out, looked more realistic, of course. So what I was going to do is of course, all this is going to be cut. And one was supposed to be really tall. And I was going to stick it down here. Of course, put it out like that. And so it'd be like a nice scenery. Now I have 3 of them. So I might be able to like stack them up, but it still won't be, I don't know how I'm going to do it. But it just doesn't look realistic. Oh my God, it's caught. So that's where we're at. This does not look like what it was supposed to do. It was supposed to look, you know, really nice, but see how far when you move it out? So all I need is just a little spot. I don't need it that big, just so that you can see something pretty. Like I said, it was supposed to be 3 pieces, and one was supposed to be like a really tall one, you know, but I'm gonna look on Amazon, you know, just something like I said, you know, when I film, it looks pretty. This will definitely be, I think my husband said tomorrow he's gonna work on this, and then he's gonna rake up the leaves and all that. Where the fence and everything is, all that looks nice. It's just, he didn't want to touch anything until I knew what I wanted, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna call this a wash unless I could stack them up, but still it doesn't look, I don't know. Let me know what you guys would do. And I was thinking about maybe getting lights and, you know, like those lights around the tree, so when I did film it looked pretty. I just need to do something so that I can start using this part of the backyard, because I just park the car and go. I never come and sit and enjoy this part of my backyard. Does that make sense? And I don't want to keep thinking of the bad. This is what I'm trying to work on. See, ever since my heart attack, or, you know, whatever you want to say, like, my mind is different. When you have a near-death experience, right? Yes, I did have a little weak moment, but I want to get back. And I think being outside and not having this as a negative space is kind of like where my mom died at, right? For 2 years, that room was empty. I don't care if I had $100,000 in the bank. I didn't want to be in that room. Every time I came downstairs, I would picture my mom's body in a recliner. And so, like a lot of you guys said, Anne, start decorating it and putting things in that room. And now that we got some recliners and different things, it's like, now I could sit there and edit my video, and I'm not always thinking of the negative, if I'm making sense. So that's what I want to do back here, because, I mean, look, it looks gross. Like, it's dead. Because literally, when I moved in here, and then my husband moved in a year later, this part of the yard has not been raked. And God, I moved out of the house when I was 17, 18, like, and so long. I mean, where the other part has been taken care of, where the fence and everything is, but this part was never taken care of. And so it took him weeks. And how many times we had to go to the dump so that we could throw stuff, you know, for just, I mean, so many leaves. And now, because it's so hot and everything, of course, everybody has, you know, this part. Anyway, you guys know what I mean. I keep repeating myself. So what do you recommend that I can make this look pretty? Even if I plant some flowers and have them like something, let me know, because I figured even on my second channel, when I just want to do story times and I don't feel like walking, do you know what I mean? Or at night I can have a ring light or something. I could just sit here and film and talk. You know what I'm saying? So, and then like I said, do some unboxings for my main channel, sometimes come out here, you know. So in Jersey we have the 4 seasons. So by September-ish, you know, it's getting fall, that I can sit out here. You know, one good thing is too, this is the first year I don't have to go school shopping, because, you know, of course my son graduated, you know, this year. It's so weird. Like, I hear, like, you know, like I see all the commercials for all these sales and different things, and my oldest son will be 27 in November. And so you figure, he started school when he was 3. My kids always started when they were 3. And I thought, so for 24 years, I've always had to go school shopping. And this is the first year I don't, like, spend, like, it's weird. It's nice, but it's weird, like, in a good way. You know what I mean? So this is a short, I always say it's a short vlog, and then when I start editing, it's like 20 minutes long. But I wanted to come and make some type of video, like I said, because it rained and everything else like that, so I didn't really want to do a travel vlog. So I will do that either tomorrow or the next day where it's nice out. And I just wanted to come on here and talk and let you guys know that I'm doing okay. I know there's a lot of you guys worried about me, and I'm doing really, really well. Things are going really great. So yeah, give me some recommendations for out here so everything doesn't look dead looking. Like I said, this will all be fixed, but like, let me know. And what type of flowers, if you could think of any, that doesn't need a lot of maintenance. And, I don't know, short and sweet. All right, I'm going to spend time with hubby. Like I said, he came home last night. I'm going to cook dinner, get my family back in order because the past 2 weeks has been hell. And just enjoy my family, you know. And always remember, when you are going through something, there is always a light to the end of the tunnel, no matter what you go through, you know. And I've always told you, let's work on forgiveness. Sometimes it's better to shh. If it's too much one line, you close the computer, you turn your phone off, you know, sit outside, meditate, whatever you have to do. I think social media has become a problem. See, in our time, there was no social media, right? What I've been doing is going back, I've been reading my Bible a lot, and that's been helping. And like I've always told you, my husband, he's really into faith. And like anytime I'm going through something, the first thing he said is, let's pray about it. You know, and we pray and then we talk about different scriptures and stuff like that. And to me, that's what gets me, like, you know. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I mean, we're going to make some brownies tonight. The kids love brownies. I'm not going to eat any brownies, but, you know, it's for them. All right, I'm going to get off of here because it's only like 4 o'clock and it's supposed to rain again. You can see it's cloudy and stuff. So all right, guys, I don't know what video will go up on my main channel today. I think I told you today's is it Thursday or Friday? Thursday, yeah, because trash went out last night. So either be the Slay Glam Box or the Ipsy X. And yeah, so I'll leave my main channel down below. Check it out because I have not been filming. I can use all the views I can get, even if you just don't even watch it and just put it on your tab and let it play on mute. And there's going to be, like I said, now that I have the car, there's going to be a lot of vlogs on this channel. And even if I just sit out here and talk, it'll be a vlog. All right, guys, please like this video. It really does help me out, or dislike it. That helps me out as well. Leave a comment. Helps out with engagement. I know I've been really bad on comments lately, but I've been like scared to look at them. I'm not going to lie. But I will tonight after I cook and make brownies and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, thank you guys again. I keep telling you that, but really, I appreciate you so much. All right, stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay healthy, and most importantly, always stay you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys. You could see did you just see the leaves falling? Oh, Jesus. That's the one bad thing. Like when I used to live in the projects that I used to love because somebody always did it. And then when we lived in the other house, we had somebody like landscape, you know. And here, well, my husband does it, so I shouldn't complain, but you know. All right, I'm getting off of here. Bye. Oh my God, I am.